We'll start early so we can give some people some time to roll in. Bochi, hello. Way too bored. I'm here for the 200 pity shafting of the man, the myth, the legend. 200 pity shafting. I guess we should get the spreadsheet ready, huh? Not the budget spreadsheet, the slime banner spreadsheet. There we go. Just so we can get that updated nice, quick, and in a hurry. Rimuru, released May 15th. And I'll figure out when he leaves. But until that point... Dixon, Cast, Guto, Brick, Wither, hello, Spark, Kama. Because I gave Joker my tax return money. Felix, even if we pray for Joker, he gets shafted anyways. Well, I mean, I feel like your prayers have been working for me this past meta. Maybe only this meta, but it's probably one of the more important metas. When all is said and done. Voltanica, hello. Shadow, hello on Twitch. Prisoner, no. Mythrocker, based. Shirt on. Yeah, so that's the thing, is that I wanted more people to get in here so I could spark the question. Plus I put it at the beginning of the video that's going to drop tomorrow morning. Be like, hey, are you going to get offended if I don't have a shirt on? And it's just my shoulders, although I think for streams it's actually a little bit more than my shoulders. Well, no, it's still my shoulders. So, I mean, I'll ask you guys now that you're here, if I were to take my shirt off and you could just see my naked shoulders, would that offend you? Because it's kind of warm in here, and I would like to be comfortable if I'm going to sit here and get shafted. So, you know, you can answer truthfully. I won't be offended. Let me know. No, do it. Do it now. Want to see that, actually? Why not a tank top? I don't own any tank tops. I actually don't own any tank tops. I don't know why. I just don't. How to get banned on Twitch speedrun. See, yeah, that's the thing. Is like, do you have a hairy chest? I have no hair on my chest. Yes, that would affect me unless you a 10-10. Don't do that. I'm not a 10 out of 10. Kind of weird, but I'd still watch your stream. I would quit the stream forever. Anyone saying no has weak energy and should be ashamed. Collarbones, yeah, you'd get some sexy Asian collarbones. Hashem, you can be shirtless if you need to. What's up, Joker? Oh, we're just 7 minutes away from fun and adventure. I'm a Marine Corvette. I've seen way worse than a man's shoulders. Well, see, you're a well-traveled man. Some people in here are not as, I wouldn't say fortunate, but not as experienced. How do you know he's not already shortless? I mean, I got boxers on. Is it really a stream that if you can't be shirtless with the homies? That's very true. It's very true. Single multi, but do you work out the shoulders? No. Somebody asked me that question in my Q&A video, which is going to go up on Wednesday, by the way. I answered all the questions from the Q&A video. So I recorded that, it is loaded up, and it is ready to drop on Wednesday morning. They were like, do you play any sports? And I was like, bitch, do you know what I do? Do you know how much I sit here on my fat ass and just record videos? I don't go anywhere. It's like, that's a dumb question, but I realized that they might be new to the channel and they might not have heard me rant about how much I hate physical activity, so I gave it the benefit of the doubt. Throw the dollar bill dance. You got a crop top on. So who is the best battle character from that selection ticket package? The battle character? The one that is currently out right now? Well, if you don't have her, it's going to be the Masked Hero. And if you do have her, well, then it becomes more of a very subjective kind of thing of what do you need. Just kind of like how the anniversary coins was also very subjective. If you don't have the hero, she is your #1 pick. And then it goes probably Water Shuna, because she's still very versatile. Also, Dark Milim, very versatile. Shuna's orb changing and alt buffing. Milim is orb changing and alt buffing, so very solid choice. Raphael, stun, pierce, stun strike, very good nuker. Violet, very good burst damage DPS unit. It really kind of depends. I wouldn't really look past much. Really, I would stop here at Earth, and I wouldn't go anywhere south of this because they're quite old. And you don't want to waste an $80 ticket on one of these units. So really just focus from Space Milim on up. And those will be your most value. Ones that I cannot recommend for really anything right now would be Dark Diablo, Dark Rimuru, Clayman, Adelman, sadly Mirren. I can't recommend her. Leon, Velzard, Rain, I can't do them either. Dino, no. Daggerel, no. Diablo 2, no. Carrion is like kind of in this weird spot because he is single target and he does fit on Warrior's Mind, but he's a little outdated now. So those are the units to avoid. Anyone else is pretty much what you as an individual need for your box. Is Wind Diablo good? He's old. He's meant for a burst damage team, so he has multiple. He has an attack buff. He has a crit rate up for himself, defense down. He's got skills for himself. He's a selfish unit. It's just he's not very strong compared to, I would say, like Violet, to all the stacking metas that are out right now. He's just older. He came out in September, right? September? It's been a hot minute. And I don't know. If you absolutely need a wind DPS, yes, he will definitely work. If you don't have like EX Hinata or something. Let's see. When Diablo came out in July. Oh, July. Well, I have my spreadsheet open. Hold on, I can fucking look at that right now. He came out on June 29th is when he came out. So I was a whole month early. June 29th is when Gabiru and Diablo dropped. Man, that's almost a year. He's almost a year old, actually, now that we really sit down and think about it. God, I've been playing this game for a long time. It feels like a long time. Huh. Speaking of June 22nd, Final Fantasy 16. I haven't... Was it 14 where they were driving around in a car? I remember playing that one with the ex-wife. I think it was 14. Maybe it was 15. It was 15? Okay, it was 15 then. 14 is the MMO. I did not play that one. Okay, so it was 15 that we were driving around as Noctis? Noctis? And his merry band of brothers? Alright. But Final Fantasy 14 producer Yoshi P is producing 16, so it should be awesome. The selector pack, if you do decide to get it, I'm thinking Light Roth. I like 15's dungeons. I hated the aerial combat. I don't remember very much from 15. I just remember they drove around in a car, and the love interest had a trident, and she commanded water stuff. She had a white dress on. She was blonde. That's about all I remember off of 15 right there. Is it time? It is time. Okay, let's check out the banner and anything else they dropped. So, the construction slots are here. This is the re-release of the campaign that began on the 28th, but it failed and broke everyone's game. So, actually, let's check that out real fast. Do I get another 2 free slots? Or because I used them already, am I just screwed? Oh. No. Excellent. All right, so if your game did not break, then you get 2 more free slots, and if your game did break, then here you go. All right, well that's cool. That's nice for me. 5 million downloads campaign. Downloaded over 5 million times. We got the once a day recruit. We got the quest. We got bingo missions. We got a login bonus. Ooh. 10 basic recruit tickets and 140 crystals. Okay. And then we got the extension of the double bond XP. Okay, sweet. Alright, hey, you know what? I'll take free shit. Rice Ball recruit packs. We'll take a look at that. Once a day free recruit. Don't care. Alright. Rimuru. Warrior's Mind characters. Yuki, Daggerel, Carrion, Ranga. Wait, what? Okay, yeah, that's fine. Alright. Let's see what he does. Stats. Still isn't breaking the 4,000 barrier. I kind of wish he did. Forces, we already knew. Warrior's Mind, Commander, Antagonist. Secret skill is Single Target. Single Target. 490% with a 1.5 multiplier on the EX alt. Skills. Alright, here's the important thing. We already know his first skill. Alright, increases Earth and Space attribute alt gauges by 20%, and it stacks by 10% every time you use your protector. And it caps out at 100, so you can use it 8 times, right? 80 plus 20 equals 100. So if you can use your protector 8 times, you will, and you use this skill, and well, actually, and keep using this skill, you will get just a free ult, just right there, or an EX ult, depending. And then lowers target's defense by 10%, which goes up to 20. His second skill, it needs to be a personal attack buff and something else. I'm not looking at chat. I'm just praying to the Bandy Namki gods that it is a attack buff and something else. And if it's not, I'm about to be severely disappointed. All right, 3, 2, 1. Really? Really? He's got the heroes. So he's... Come on. Alright, so he's got the hero's orb swap, but instead of being a green orb, it's a blue orb. Heavily disappointing. Well, that means no one is actually a true DPS then, because Guy is going to have the same stats and buffs that Rimuru has, right? He's going to have the crit, he's going to have the alt buff, they're both Earth. They're going to have the Warrior's Mind physical attack buff from Valentine, they're going to get the alt damage reduction and crit damage from Violet. Okay, that's... Definitely not what I wanted. Definitely not what I wanted. It's only going to cost 15 points. This is 25 at level 1, don't worry. Okay, Valor trait. When you unleash a 2 combo, the enemy's Soul of Secrets damage is decreased by 10. Oh, so he nerfs the alt damage. Not that it really matters, because at least for my team that I'm running right now, I don't even get to an ult, because I kill on turn 2.5. Alright. Trait, protection gauge by 4 every 2 turns, up to 6. That's a pretty good trait right there, because Guy has it every 3 turns. Enhancement is another 20%, and EX release, he is a, here's crit damage with Shion, and then he is a self-buffer on the EX board. Why? Why did... Alright, well... If anybody in the stream right now is like, hey, I have Guy. Do I need Rimuru? Your answer is no. You don't need Rimuru. And that is a sad, sad thing to admit. Because Guy is going to do the exact same amount of damage that this Rimuru is. Because he's going to have the exact same buffs. Maybe he'll do slightly less because, you know, we won't have the defense down now. But man, how disappointing. He is still, at the end of the day, an attack growth character. He is a single target Rimuru, so it's like, yeah, okay. But I no longer feel the need to be like, I am going to go for many, many, many dupes for him. Because I really feel like I don't need them. Okay, well, let's go check out the packs now. See if there's anything new and interesting. Oh, the protection character. Ramaris, Shuna, Toa, Veldora, Benny, Guy. Alright, so if you're inclined to spend money on the selector for the protection units, you have really 3.5 options. It is Toa, Shuna, Veldora, and then Guy is the other half, right? So these are your top targets. Don't pick Ramaris. She's very wonky. Don't pick Benimaru, he's very wonky. Milim is solid, but she's getting outdated. Gabiru is outdated. Shizu's outdated. You suck. You're outdated, and you're just a worse Toa. So I don't know why you wouldn't pick Toa. And then everyone else is just old. So, yeah. Toa, Veldora, Shuna, maybe Guy. Maybe. Normal packs. I'm a newbie, should you summon? No, if you are missing anyone off of the triple unit banner, like Guy, the Velzard, Valentine banner, you should summon on that banner. Do not summon on Rimuru. Yeah, we will get the 10% ticket. Because if I get the 10% ticket and I get him, then I'm probably just going to call it good. Out of the current meta, who would you go for a dupe of? I would probably go for Guy's dupe. Masked Hero or new Rimuru? Like the new Masked Hero 2.0 versus this Rimuru? Honestly, I'd probably pick Hero. I would actually probably pick Hero, because everyone will benefit from extra orb damage and, you know, typing resistance is down. Everyone will benefit from that. Not everybody will benefit from Rimuru's skill. Alright, well, let's do this. Let's get started, I guess. 10% ticket. Can we hit the 10%? I don't think I've ever hit the 10%. I don't think so. I look so disappointed. I kind of am disappointed. I wanted Rimuru to have a 50% goddamn attack buff and something else. And lower defense. I expected better things out of this Rimuru than another orb swap from the Heroes kit. Because it's just recycled. I mean, I guess an attack skill would have been recycled as well, but... Alright, who is it? Not until the ends of our lives. Alright, that's a 96 Benimaru right there. Did I get Albus on the ticket? Oh, okay. Well, okay, I hit it once. Alright, well, we have almost 16,000 crystals, so obviously we're going to get him. Just how long will it take? Hey Joker, Valentine over Rimuru? I would still say Rimuru is probably better than Valentine, but they're both fairly limited. Alright, should we go for Violet then? I mean, I would probably go for Violet if you have everyone off the triple banner. Violet has much more general use than this Rimuru. It just makes me so sad to say. Okay, well, let's get started. Is the Light Master Hero any good? She's very good. She's very good. Okay. Alright. Can we get... So we didn't get a red screen. We didn't get anything here. His quote is, "I never want to feel such regret again." Okay, thank you. Thank you, Bochi. Alright, well, first multi looks pretty dead. But it's the first multi, so we'll run through it. Edgelord Rimuru, very much so. Is it just me, or does it... It doesn't really make sense, right? Because he'll just give free alt gauge with his first go anyways. He will, but the alt gauge will happen after the turn has started, which means it won't magically make alt orbs. Like, if you start the turn with no alt, and then you magically give alt gauge and you have alt, you don't get your alt orb magically. It will stay just normal orbs. So then, in that event, if you're magically have an alt, you can use his second skill, and you can then swap the alt for a blue, and then you can keep running and try and get like an EX ult or something. That's what they wanted you to do with him. 10% ticket for him. I'm done. Congratulations. That is what I wanted and did not get. Got him at 40 pity. All right, we got a Dusk. Red screen. Fake out. Red screen. No. All right, can we get a purple aura? Purple aura. Purple. That's not a purple. Skip luck. Go. Wow. So a lot of 4 stars. All right. I already have Val and Velzard. Should you summon for Guy first, then Rimuru? Yes, Guy has much more general purpose use than Rimuru does. You should definitely summon for Guy. Alright, so we're 3 multis in with nothing. Nothing to show for it. Nothing to show for it. I'm gonna skip. We got a bookend Sky Dragon. We got 4 Chads. We got 4 Chads, which means the next multi is blessed. The next multi is blessed. We're gonna reset the seed. We're not gonna reset the seed, but we're gonna crack the code. Alright. When do we get the Rimuru sword? Probably within the next day or so, because we're about to hit the 7 billion kind of slot. So, is he worth summoning for? Sadly, I don't really think so. Not if you're trying to save crystals for other things. Not if you're trying to save. Alright. Can we get a 5-star? Can we get a 5-star? We got a 5-star. This multi is blessed. This is Rimuru, and we're gonna be done because I don't need dupes for him. Because Guy is already 120, right? He will serve as the DPS out of pure stats. Ugh. My disappointment is immeasurable. And well, I wouldn't say my day is ruined, but... That's right, Cat. Be upset. Cheers. Alright, so our first 5-star off of crystals is a useless Ranga. Unless there's something else in here. Which doesn't look like there is. Nope, there's not. Alright, well, that's food for the shop. Got double salamander. Of course. The unit I really actually don't care about now. I mean, I do care, because he still looks very good. But of course, the unit that I am least excited for now is going to shaft me. And that's just going to be, you know, what we're going to have to live with. Okay. Fake out? No? Alright. Purple? That's not a purple. We're gonna have to reset the seed. We're gonna have to reset the seed. Oh my god! Alright, we're resetting the seed. Not that. This. What do you want, cat? Is Velzard a must-have, or can I use Light Xion or Fount of Wisdom Diablo? You can use Diablo. You cannot use Xion. I think you mean Shuna. But you still can't use her. Not in this meta, because they have pierce resistance. Can we see the cat? Ugh. Say hello to the internet. There you go. There's Vader. So if it's worth throwing summons for Rimuru or not, I already have Guy, Crimson, and Violet, thank you. No, I don't think you need... I don't think you need, Rimuru. First banner again, Violet or Rimuru? Do you have everyone on the first banner, Anthony? Because if you do, then you should summon for Violet. And if you have Violet, then I think you should just stop. Alright, let's watch his ult. If I have Velzard, Guy, and Violet, should I try for Val or Rimuru or hold? You should probably hold. Valentine and Rimuru are probably the most skippable ones. How can I stop when he looks so cool? Well, I mean, yeah, you do what you want, right? You're asking for my recommendation, and my recommendation is you probably don't need him. Alright, let's see if the reset actually worked. We have a dusk now. Red screen. No red screen. Purple aura. Purple aura. Something about regret, and then we can regret or not. Who is better, Violet or Velzard? I mean, for this meta, it'd be Velzard. But if you're looking for a battle, it's kind of hard to compare a battle unit and a protector. I predict in 3 multis you will get a 5-star. Alright, well, let's see how that goes. Alright, another daylight. Okay, nothing. We're gonna go all 6,000 for this, aren't we? Yep, you're damn right we are. Wow, we've pulled 1 5-star in 9 multis. See, this is what my luck is, I'm more used to seeing. Maybe it's because I used all my luck this morning, because Dokkan dropped a new LR Bulma, who's actually really good for being Bulma. But I bought like the $35 ticket multi and I got her. So I think this is my RNG punishing me for doing such things. Oh my god! What did we get? What did we get Violet at? 130, 140, somewhere around there? No, no red screen. Okay. 130. Alright, how about I pull a Space Yuki? A useless Space Yuki. Maybe that'll make everything go away. I'm about to get Rimuru in this next multi. This multi or next multi? I'm not feeling this multi. Yep, I did not feel that multi. Alright. Another fucking daylight. Can I get a fake out? No? Alright. Can I get a purple aura? Oh my god. Oh my god. We're gonna go to 200 without pulling another fucking 5-star, aren't we? You disappoint me in the kit. You're gonna disappoint me in the summons. And I'm gonna feel so bad. Alright, okay, come on. Show me something. For the love of God. I've had too much luck over the past couple banners. And Slime is like, we're done now. We're back to normal. I used up my luck in Grand Cross, got both Rudius and Roxy off free tickets. I got Ghislaine on something, but I did not pull Rudius or Roxy. Which I don't really care, because I don't actually play Grand Cross, really. I've just been logging in for the free stuff. Finally, a 5-star! Holy shit! It's gonna be another Ranga. Or a useless Space Yuki. Or, I guess, a useless Carrion. Actually, the only one I can use out of the 5-star rate-up is Daggerel now. Alright. What's it gonna be? Oh, I played Grand Cross? I mean, not really. I'm taking a break, because the game is actually slowly dying. They just put less and less effort into it every fucking month. But I was a day 1 player for Grand Cross. And my box shows it. It's just that recently I have been not caring. Alright. Who is this 5-star gonna be? Is Light Daggerel any good as a support? Not really. He has an Orb Steel, which is cool. And that's about it. Alright. There better be another one in here. There's not. There's not. Alright, so we have now surpassed what we had to spend for Violet. Give me a red screen. That's not a red screen. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. Rimuru. Something about regret. Just like what I'm feeling right now. I'm gonna skip and I'm not gonna look. I'm gonna skip and I'm not gonna look, and we're gonna wait like 15 seconds, because if I get him, then it's gonna be his ult, and if I don't, then I'm gonna sit here and for 15 seconds like an asshole. All right. we're gonna turn around now. We're gonna turn around, and I'm gonna be just so pleased because it's gonna be a Rimuru. So pleased. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You can go fuck yourself. Hinata. We're having a blast. Oh, we get another one. All right. Who's it gonna be, guys? Who's it gonna be? It's a Rimuru. It's not the Rimuru. Yep, we're going to pity. We are going. I'm gonna skip this one. Oh, you've got to be shitting me. Ugh. Why don't I do single rolls? Because those take forever. Those take forever. Oh my god, another 5-star. This is like, what, 6 in a row now? 5 in a row? And it's not gonna be him. It's not gonna be him. It's gonna be another Yuki. It's gonna be fucking Fire Milim or something. No, actually, this time it's gonna be a Carrion, who I can't use anymore. That's what it's gonna be. Yeah, we're probably gonna. So like next month for next meta, we're probably gonna take a little break from the spending. We got him, guys! Yay! How many Yukis is that? Was that 3 Yukis? On the plus side, my Raphael is 100 now. I think. Or is he 98 or 96? Uh, what's the bingo board? Oh, I logged in. Hey, look at that shit. You got him in 24 pulls? Ugh. Spreadsheet. Ah, yes, the spreadsheet. Alright, when does his banner leave? It leaves on the 4th. Okay. June 4. And it did 200 pity, 1 copy. Save. Man, oh man. So, okay, so let's take a look at my my previous stuff. So, Rimuru and Diablo for Fount of Wisdom went to 90 pity for 1 Rimuru and 1 Diablo. Not bad. Albus, I had to full pity. Hinata, I did 200 pity for 2 copies. Alright. Milliman Frey, I went to 40 pity, 1 copy each. But I think she had tickets. Shizu and the Hero went to 200 pity for 2 heroes and 1 Shizu. Guy Valentine Velzard, 200 pity, but I got really, really lucky. Violet was 130, and Rimuru is 2 hundo. Okay. And I can't even make gear for him yet, because he's got his own gear coming sometime. Alright, is Raphael actually done? Raphael is done. My worst shafted character, as far as summons go, is this Raphael right here. And he is finally, after a year and 3 months, he is done. After never feeding a single shard into him. That's why they gave us free gear, because he's doo-doo. I farm for a second multi, I get it in the second multi, thank God. Damn. You know, we all knew that my luck was coming to an end. And, like, Violet was like 130, alright, so that was like the downward slope from the peak that was Guy, and then it started downhill with Violet, and now it has bottomed out with Rimuru. I can't use anything else, can I? No, I can't. I can't even use that Protector Chloe, because she's been done. Oh, wait, no, we can use Benimaru. We can use Benimaru. Alright, Benimaru is 96 as well. So, like, is it possible to get a new unit on the first single? Well, I mean, yeah, anything's possible. Anything is possible. It's just that, statistically speaking, it's highly unlikely. Because you're banking for, like, a 0.7% chance, a 0.07% chance, I don't know, 0.7% chance on pulling it in one single. Like, the odds are not in your favor. But someone can hit it, and someone will hit it. Probably not you. Definitely not me. Alright. Rimuru, your bitch fucking ass. Alright, let's get him up to 100. I pulled Albus on exactly 1 pity. You'll see, yeah, some people can hit it. And most people won't. Just did 4 pulls, 2 copies of him. That is some astounding luck, and I also suggest that you do not walk outside for the rest of the day. Bro, where to check world hit points? Twitter. I don't... they may have updated it. Let's check Twitter. Dokkan Battle Producer's Letter. Didn't we already get the banner? Okay, okay. Yeah, Rimuru's here. Cool. Cool story, bro. SAO. Whoa, now. Oh, that's Gridman. Do we not have anything? No? No? Isekai following you. Oh, this was posted 13 hours ago, so they have not updated the world points yet. All right. Well, what do I watch on Twitter? Anything that comes across. Mostly anime. 2D art I need to see. There you go. It's very, very good looking art, and it's wasted on a character that's not a pure DPS. Got Rimuru on your 5th multi, can't complain. Congratulations, Mike. He looks really, really, really good. His kit is really, really, really meh. It's really, 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 really meh. Because people are thinking like, oh my god, you can get a full alt gauge. Like, yeah, after you use Velzard 8 times, which takes a while, right? It's not going to just magically happen. And then, you know, it also only applies to two forces, or two, well, typings, Earth and Space, of which, except Guy, there's not really any other good Earth units, right? You know, Valentine is okay, but she's very old, and none of the Earth 2.0 units I would consider putting on a team, because they're all defensive, right? And Space, like, Space does have a lot more options, right? You got Space Millum, you got Carrion, you got Hero, you got Valentine and Violet. Like, that can work a little better. But it's only Earth and Space. It's not like this is Dark and Fire or something. Or Dark and Light. Or even Wind for, you know, EX Nada. None of this will not hit anybody on Fount of Wisdom. Or World of Fantasy. Right? Because none of them are Earth and none of them are Space. So you can't use them there. Hey Joker, I have Guy and Velzar with over 8k crystals. Should you try for anyone? You should probably try for Violet. The next meta will be Space. I don't know, they just dropped 2 Space units. I have a slight suspicion that that's not going to happen. Also, I don't really want to level this up to full percent. I think 18% is just fine. I start summoning Violet about 60 multis. Do Violet need to be summoned? Should I continue or just save? I have Velzard, Guy, and Valentine. I mean, if you're not really feeling it anymore, then I would probably just stop and take your L. Definitely don't summon for this guy. Alright. Rimuru is single target. Do you think there will be a secret unit? I highly doubt it. Highly, highly doubt it. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, this skill even costs more than, Oh. Yeah, the hero it costs 0 points. And he starts off at 15. What makes this different? So, changes 1 alt into a blue orb, increases all blue gauge increase by 9%. What is... Changes 1 alt to 1 green, increases all skill. Why does he cost 15 more points? Yeah, I just noticed that. Oh my god. Oh, Man, well, I'll tell you one thing. The should you summon video is going to be nice, quick, and in a hurry. Because the answer is no. The disappointment. Honestly, who isn't a little bit disappointed? At least a little bit by this Rimuru. Right? Like, why? Why did you do this? You could have been so much more. This skill could have been, 15 points, but it could have been like a 50% attack buff and something else. Because if you look at fucking Water Hinata that we also pulled, her skill is 15 points with a 25% attack increase and crit damage by 40% for 15 points. I mean, you could very easily flip that and be like, okay, so this Rimuru has 40% attack, and then something else on top of that. I don't really know what, because except Pierce, we've kind of got everything covered. But, or like lowers earth resistance or something by 25%. I don't know. Like, you could have done that, and it would have been a great skill, because it would have made him a true DPS unit, and he would have hit harder than Guy. But you made him just the same stats as Guy, and you made him just a wonky unit. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. We have EX Murin. We have Earth EX Murin. How could I have forgotten? Never mind. His skill is saved. Holy mother of God. And he needs Shion, of which no one is running Shion on this team right now. And I don't have any gear. Well, I have a jacket for him, I guess, because I can rip it off of probably Trainee or something. Yeah, Murin. We'll rip it off Murin. Sure. Why is that 5 out of 6? We'll fix that. And then I don't have a sword for him. I have Earth Benimaru's sword, but it's not awakened or anything, and I'm not going to make him an awakened sword because he's going to get one for free. So I'm not going to waste resources. Where is Earth Benny's sword? There it is. No, I know that Dark Shion exists. Just no one is using her on this team comp, right? They're running the hero, or they're running Dark Valentine in that slot. Shion... Especially for this current event, right? The Orange Orb chain is taken up by EX Rimuru, the other Rimuru. Because in 6 turns, he does more damage support than Valentine does. And Shion doesn't even get his fucking buff. That's exactly right, J Plasma. Shion is dark. She is not Earth or space. I'm so fucking nettled right now. And that's not just because I got shafted. It's not even that. It's just his kit is just... Support slot does not work. They have to be active participants. Alright, well, let's get our free 100 crystals. Don't mind that team. I was thinking of something, but it never actually did it. So... yeah, well, we're just gonna take Rimuru, and we're gonna slot him in here, and we'll put Murin underneath him? Or Valentine. We'll put Valentine underneath him. My team nukes as is now. Wanted to hear your thoughts before committing more than one multi on Rimuru. Don't do it. If your team is fine right now, it's gonna be fine without him. Alright, 300 crystals right there. Aren't we getting free gear for him? We are, in a couple days. Not really known when. We still have to hit the 7 billion milestone mark before they even begin to give out their rewards. Yeah. Oh, 105 crystals. I'm sorry, my apologies. Alright, so this event is here. Let's give it a shot. Not you. We're going with you. And we're going with you. 5-star ticket shaft video soon? 5-star ticket? What 5-star ticket? Okay, so... Is the Octagram Bazaar not going away? The Octagram Bazaar never goes away. The free daily summon? Yeah, in 15 days you'll get a video, but I gotta record each daily summon 15 days straight before we get to the 5-star ticket. So it's gonna be a hot minute. We're yoinking it off of the hero. And we're gonna yoink that off of Shion. And we're gonna take this off Valentine. And we're gonna take this off of Millum. And then we're gonna go back and put the better book on Valentine. From EX Mirren. And then you can just live with your bitch-ass sword, because I'm not gonna make a new gear. And he's already at 11,000 anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Does Joker even need anybody from 5-star tickets? I do need some people. I do. That's not the charm I want. Pierce? No. Pierce? No. Crit? Alt damage? Alt damage. Actually, you know what? Let's do... If we're looking for damage with Violet, then we should probably do this. So you'll have Gazzle. And then you will have the hero. Instead of Shion. Okay, 10-3 well is workable. Okay, let's give it a shot. This is 6 turns, so that's why we're not bringing Valentine. We're bringing Rimuru because he gives a better buff prior to turn 8. Hey Joker, apart from Guy and Velzard, are any of the units necessary or to skip them all? Rimuru and Valentine are definitely not necessary. Violet is a pretty good pickup because most units can benefit from her. So she's a pretty solid support unit, especially on a blue-focused team. But if you're not really sold on her, then you can just stop. Okay. Joker, would putting Val under Violet be better than the hero? Maybe. She might have better stats. Okay, we can make this work. So we can buff, and we can steal and then use Guy's Orb Change. Alright, so because we've used 1 stack of Velzard now, Rimuru's skill should be 30% right there. Alright, there we go. Okay, so it is every time you use your Protector, that ability goes up by 10%. Shottix, you pulled him twice in 1 multi? Give me that luck back. Why would you take that from me? How dare you? Okay. And what do we got? What do we got here? We got another stack. We've got... Let's see. We've got you coming in for a buff. We've got you coming in for a buff and an orb change, or an orb change and an orb change. Alright. Alright, I will go now. I have a paper to finish. Good luck. Thanks for stopping in. Do you think we have a chance for Fate collab? Oh, right. That might be coming next month, huh? That's right. Okay, so let's do... Let's get... Will we have enough? 65 and 70? Yes, we will. Okay, so let's do this. Let's use another stack. Let's get you in here. Let's use this orb change. 2 more stacks of Velzard, so we should be up to 50% alt gauge now. Alright, once we can use it, because we just don't have enough points. We're up to 60%, okay. Alright. We have 2 turns left after this. Joker, if you makes you feel any better, I went to 160 pity, but you're out of crystals. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay, so let's use another stack. That way we're up to 70% alt gauge now. So this will get Violet her EX alt. This will get Rimuru very, very close. And then Guy will get probably like 1.5 now. So let's go ahead and use that. Boom. That is powerful. Make no mistake, that is a very good skill on this team. Alright, so now what we can do is Violet can go away for Valentine. Okay. We can use the last one of this. Ooh, we have just enough, actually. We have just enough. So, okay, so let's do... We're going to set a high score here, actually. Let's do the final alt buff here. Alright, let's do the orbs swap into a blue for Rimuru. Alright. Let's do... let's do Guy's orb change. And then we will do Rimuru's orb change as well. Will this get me Guy's alt, though? Will 3 orbs do that? Oh. If I had had enough... If I had had enough for Valentine's other skill, it would have been perfect. But we didn't. And I can't use that because I've already used it. Okay, so let's just go ahead and send this. Is there an Earth unit that gives me alt gauge at the beginning of a turn? Does anyone know? I can't think of it off the top of my head. Is there an Earth unit that would give me extra alt gauge to start off? Earth Valentine does? No, there's not. Earth Val? Okay. Oh, excellent. We don't even have a fucking orb for the other Rimuru. Oh. That is just hilarious. Okay, well, these are our 2 single targets, so we'll put the physical buff on them. And then we'll get... These are already buffed by 80, right? Yeah, they're 80%. So then let's get you in here for your non-existent alt. So what a good use of an EX alt right there. Let's get one more stack on. And then let's do this, and let's do that. And then let's lower his defense and give Guy the EX alt. But it's not gonna matter. So is that up to... That was up to 80% right there. Does he have an extra effect? He does not have an extra effect. Big sad. How much does Guy do here? 629. Rimuru. 784. Well, I mean, we set a new high score, technically, for myself. It would have been a lot better if I had fucking EX alt for Violet right there. Still a high score. 1.7. I think my highest was 1.5. 131. Yay! We broke the 300 barrier. Look at that. Okay. Okay, so let's check Valentine. Because if that's true... when your troop contains 3 or more battle characters, increase his own alt gauge by 18% at the start of battle. But she has to be up front for that. Of which, if I were to do that, I would be swapping out Millum. Which I guess isn't the worst thing in the world because I'm still getting gauge. So maybe we do that. Of course, they could have just... I mean, if we had received any one more orb for Guy that entire run, we would have been fine. And if we had a fucking Water Rimuru orb for Violet come in, we would have broken 2 million. Earth Mirren has a turn 2 protection trait? I don't have any dupes in Earth Mirren. Neither of them. They're both 80. Right? I'm fairly certain. Yeah, I mean, you're 100, which means you have no dupes, but... yeah, she's 80 as well, so I have no trait there either. So, sorry, Kev. Good idea, but... that didn't work. Earth Benny? What is your trait? 12% at the start of battle. Gotta be up front. Okay, I am not duping Earth Mirren. Why the hell would I do that? I consistently shit on the Earth 2.0 team. I have no use for them. I would rather dupe up Trainee to 100. Or, actually, I would probably rather dupe up either Xion or Shizu. Man. Okay, alright. Let's try it again, and we'll try and get a little bit better luck, I guess? Let's flip you around, though. So let's do this. Just tuning in, is this Rimuru good? Worth a summon? No. You can use a gauge charm. I could use a gauge charm. I could use the alt gauge for the person with the most, or just more alt on blues. I could do that to guarantee it. So you know what? We will actually do that. I think we'll do the extra alt gauge on... No, actually we'll do this one, because it's higher stats. Yeah. At 13%, that would have mattered. Alright. Alright, and plus we're going to get alt gauge from Valentine, so let's try this. And also, for whoever was asking why shouldn't I have, or why don't I have the Space Valentine under Violet, It's because of the hero's trait. Turn 3 protection gauge. Protection gauge, protection gauge, protection gauge. No, not you. Protection gauge. You would have protection gauge if I had dupes. If this was where my dupes were. Alright, let's try it again. What's the new Rimuru's trait? It's a protection on turn 2. Like water Shions. Can we use this Rimuru in town? That's an excellent question. Probably. Probably. Anything else new that's gonna come out, or is it always 3 banners? It's always typically 3 banners. Alright, so I mean, yeah, that's a hefty chunk right there. Let's get you in here, and then let's get you in here. Oh yeah, my finals are finally over. Nice job, Benda. Did you pass? Are you going to pass your finals like a good child? Wow. That's what we call a dead run right there. If I had Rimuru here, it would have been fine, but oh well. Maybe I should have held Violet off in the back for that scenario. Hey Joker, do you have any team building tips? I want to kind of see what else I can build besides doing mono teams. It's very subjective based on your box, and that's the only way to put it. I mean, each meta team is built to be run on its own. You can put units together as long as they generally make sense and they assist each other. But, I mean, like, we have a team building section in the Discord. You can definitely ask that question. Okay. You. So steel and orange. Yeah. And then you come out and get another stack on. Alright, so there's 2 alts right there. What are his skills? He gives Earth and Space units extra alt gauge and it gets progressively more every time you use your protector. And then his second skill is an orb swap into a blue, kind of like what the Hero 2.0 does with green. This is already a dead run, so you know what we're just gonna burn. We're going to burn orbs. Oviedo 9619. Hello, Joker. I am from Colombia. Welcome. Hello from Washington State. Also, it seems to be pretty dark in here now, so we're going to turn that on and blind myself. It has the icon to say you cannot use it in town. Big sad right there. Double big sad. Why can't you use this outfit in town? It's so good. Man, this... I was promised naked collarbones. Yeah, well, we didn't do that. All right. Well, we're gonna use all the tickets eventually because it's good rewards that are free. So if people have always been like, man, I don't really want to do this, like just send 1 orb every turn, because the rewards you get from just beating it are actually really good, right? And plus you're helping us get to that milestone. But you can get, the big rocks, you get gold hammers, grindstones, ores, hides. Like, this is good stuff for free. It takes no stamina whatsoever. So if you didn't want to do it, but you need these items, just do it. Put it on auto, go watch some anime, and click restart every, 5 minutes or so. And you can get some sweet rewards 150 plus times. So... I want to go make sure of that. Interact. Rimuru. New. Interact. Change. Oh, look at that. You can't use it to walk around for some godforsaken reason. So what is his outfit now if I go in town? Is it like normal? Oh, okay, it's still the same one that I used previously. Okay. Okay. Well, I don't know what else to do, guys. I expected myself to be a lot more hype for this than what we're currently sitting at. You probably should just make a short instead of a video on for should you summon. Yeah, but the thing is, like, doing shorts doesn't really work for slime because it has to be vertical format. And if I try and do horizontal format, it doesn't work. It just thinks it's a normal video. He is OP, what's the problem? Well, I think your opinion and my opinion differ a little bit on this. He is very good on this specific team, but he is, one, not a true DPS, and two, his usage outside of this team is fairly limited. Fairly limited. So, spoiler alert, my should you summon is going to be probably no. I understand that you like the outfit. He looks really good. His ult is great. He is a single target Rimuru. Easy double EX ult for all EX units. Only Earth and Space units, Voltanica. Only Earth and Space, which is this meta. So like I said, he works really well on this team, but you put him with a bunch of wind and water units and he ain't doing shit for you. And then, you know, his only other thing is the orb swap, which I'd probably rather use the hero because her second skill is very generic. Any team can use it, and it's, you know, it's a green orb. So, alright, well, we've been streaming for an hour and 8 minutes, well, an hour and a half, technically, I guess. Maybe a little bit less than that, but I don't know. It's like, why is almost every Earth unit majorly shafted? I don't know. They did really well with Guy. Guy is a fantastic unit. Fantastic. And they're like, you know what? We have an Earth support unit. We have the orb changer set up. We just need the DPS. And intern over here was like, but we've already put an Earth unit out. Do we really need an actual DPS? And the big bosses were like, oh my god, you're right. He doesn't need an attack buff. And they let him live. They didn't throw that intern out the window. Does his first skill one-time use only? Does it reset? No, you can use it as many times as you want. It does not reset after you use it. It just continues to grow. I feel very whelmed seeing this new Rimuru. Another question, is it worth making summons for Rimuru, or is the banner for Guy, Velzard, and Lumi? No, if you are missing people from the triple featured unit banner, you should summon on this banner. Velzard's very good, Guy is fantastic, Lumi is pretty wonky, and then if you have Guy and you have Velzard, but you don't have Lumi, you don't need her, you should probably summon on Violet, because she is a pretty generic support unit. And then if you have, you know, all of them, you probably don't need Rimuru. Probably don't need Rimuru. Because also, you know, Jubilee is probably going to be a standard Jubilee, or might have one turn and one, like, normal overkill. Which the turn bonus, like, yeah, he will help out because he's single target. Unless they make it an AoE one, in which case, whoops. But, you know, for the overkill one, you're going to use your stronger unit, who I assume for most people is going to be Guy, because they probably put more summons into Guy. And you don't need this Rimuru, and you can only hit with, you know, one single target on the nuke, right? Because I'm not going to single target with Rimuru and be like, all right, he's down to a sliver, and now we're going to hit with Guy. No, it's going to Rimuru who's going to kill him, because he's going to have all the buffs too. So he seems like he'd be pretty good on the beatdown. I mean, yeah, he will be pretty good on the beatdown. But if you already have Guy, you're probably going to be fine on that beatdown. Like, I mean, people who have the meta, generally, unless their gear is not good, will be fine. And plus, if you tried to swap Guy for this Rimuru, and just ran this team and, like, took out Guy and replaced it with Rimuru, it's not going to run very efficiently. You need another orb changer for greens, you would need an alt buffer, which Guy takes care of both of those. So if he already does that, and he's your DPS, what's Rimuru doing for you? Giving you alt gauge, yes. Making sure you can get full 6 hands of blues, yes. But there are other units you can use that can assist with that. Hey Joker, is Masked Hero worth it? I assume you're talking about the 2.0 Masked Hero, the light one. She is decent. She is very general use. Very general use. Support unit. She has the same skill as Rimuru, except it's a green orb, not a blue orb. And then her first skill is a 50% orb damage and 50% resistance reduction for all resistances. So no matter who you are, you're going to hit harder. It's a pretty good skill. Pretty good support unit. Very low cost as well, because her skill costs 0. Her skill costs 0 and Rimuru's costs 15. Oh my god, I keep forgetting about that stupid fucking fact. I'm so nettled right now. I'm so nettled that he's not what he should have been. And I had to go to 200 pity for him. And when I pull later on my Yuki's account, because her game is still fucking broken, I'm gonna get him first multi for her, just like I did for Violet, and it's gonna make me super duper sad. Oh, I'm gonna be so depressed if that happens. Ugh. So who is better, Guy or Rimuru? Guy. Guy is 100% better than this Rimuru. On this team, he's actually a linchpin, actually. Rimuru is not necessary for this team. It's really nice to have him on this team. Not necessary. Guy is pretty necessary, because he's doing many, many things. He's giving you crits, he's giving you alt damage, he's changing orbs. Rimuru is giving you extra alt gauge and swapping your orb. There's a little bit of a disparity between who has more overall usage with the team comp. Yeah, I hear you over there. Don't worry, I'm still mad. I'm just as mad as you are. Alright, well. What do you guys want me to do? I mean, I can stay here and stream, or we can just end it, and I can do the should you summon, and then we can go reconsider all my life choices by summoning on Mayuki's account. Well, Joker, then I will follow your advice and I'll continue throwing summons on the banner of Guy, Velzar, and Lumi. Good idea. That's a good idea, Oviedo. You should chill after those summons. You had more than 300 viewers at once and had only 94 likes. I'm too upset to even care. Dokkan stream, then? I mean, I could, but, you know, most of this audience does not give two shits about Dokkan. Except for, like, the few people. Summon for Bulma? I already got Bulma. That's why I got shafted for Rimuru, is because I pulled Bulma on the ticket multi. And God Goku. So I got 2 LRs on those tickets. So that's why my luck is gone. That's why. Here, I'll show you. We're also at. Hold please. We are at login day 2003, so we just recently hit 2K days in Dokkan. Character list. Super, STR, LR. Where is she? There she is. Bulma. How many stones do I have? I have 66. I also have Goku and I also have Piccolo. So I'm here. Goku and Piccolo. I got all 3 of the new units from this month. Is that my flippy phone? You ready for the Annie? I'm honestly not that psyched for the anniversary. I have a JP account. I summoned and did a few summons on the JP side. I don't really care about anyone except for the Super Saiyan 4s, and that's just because I'm biased towards Super Saiyan 4s. I think I'm gonna actually more lean towards saving for worldwide. Hey Joker, I have Guy and Velzard, but none of the World of Fantasy teams. Should you try for Violet or Masked Hero? You should try for Violet. When is the Annie? For Dokkan? For Global Dokkan, it's July. Is Powerful Princess Milim good? That is the EX Milim, right? Where is she? No, that is not. That's Host of Wonder. Powerful Princess. Is that Light Milim? No. Who's Powerful Princess? Alright, who the... Oh, the Annie Milim. Oh, okay, Anniversary Milim. Anniversary Milim is good. Is she up here again? Anniversary Milim is 112, that's why, right here. She's good. She fulfills the role that, like, Shuna does, where she's an orb changer and an alt buffer. So she's good support. She's also a DPS unit because, as you can see, they gave her 15% attack buff on the alt, alt skill. So this signifies that she is a DPS unit because she gets a personal attack buff. She is fairly good for a green-focused team. Bro, I did 33 multis and only 1 Velzard and 1 guy so far. I think I'm gonna quit this game. Yeah, that's RNG for you. And getting shafted in summons is the 99.9% cause of people quitting gacha games. The other 0.01% are bored. I'm bored. So, I mean, I don't blame you. You're welcome to quit. I'm not holding you hostage. Oh, true, Joker. First day rating of new Rimuru? I'd give him a 7. If you had to put a top 3 of DPS characters, who would they be? Number 1 would be Space Milim. You actually cannot beat what she can do with Drago. If you put any buff on her that applies to her, she will amplify that buff, and it will become more than what it is originally intended. So that is very powerful, and also one of the reasons why they're not doing magic-focused EX metas for now, but I expect that will change next month. Next, for single target, well, just a DPS unit in general. I would say Violet is up there, because she has very, very easy to get small buffs that can help her do a lot of damage, and you can put support around her to make her do gobs of damage. I think Violet's a very solid DPS choice. And like, I want to say Milim, I want to say Hinata, but I also want to say Raphael. I mean, Hinata is good. Hinata's very good. Her team is just is outdated because it's older. Raphael has the stun strike, the pierce. Something else, and the ult resistance down. So I mean, that's a lot of stuff in one unit right there. Need your advice, Joker. I picked up Protector Choice Ticket. I have all EX Protectors, and the ones you recommended, I already have Hakuro, Watermelon, Space Guy. Do you... okay. Then you should probably get Dark Veldora. So, there's no EX Protectors in here anyways. So, you have Hakuro, you have Watermelon, and you have Guy. Well, good thing my top 3 choices are Shuna, Toa, and Veldora. And you have none of them. So... Guy is green focused. Hakuro, I mean, is just a worse Toa, but you can get away with it, so you don't need Toa. Shuna is a pretty generic stacking protector, just pierce and stun strike, so if you have a team that pierces and stuns, then you can use her. Veldora, you know, we're gonna get a magic EX meta eventually, and Veldora is gonna pop off. So personally, I would probably pick Veldora. You know, stacking magic damage, resetting skill costs. These are very powerful effects right here. So I would probably pick Veldora. Shuna's trash if you don't have Raphael. I wouldn't consider her trash, because you can still stun, and there are still units that can give pierce. You know, you could put Albus on the team, and you can put, you know, Fire Guy on the team, and you can stun. You can make it work. It's just, you know, not as efficient. Would you rather choose Light Raphael or Space Milim for the Battle Selector ticket? I mean, on a personal level, I would choose Space Milim because I like Milim more than I like Raphael. On a viability scale in the game, Light Raphael, you can put on teams and he can work, since now things are now stunnable. Space Milim is a very, very pure DPS though, and she buffs herself, and she has the capability of buffing other people if they're space. She's a very selfish nuker. I would probably go Raphael. The stun is powerful. The pierce is powerful. Pierce is okay. Stun strike is good. So is this Rimuru a letdown? Should I go for Violet instead? You should go for Violet instead if you're going to continue summoning. Sadly, I'm the bored player that wants to play a game. Well, I mean, you know, you can always, you know, put it down for a few months, let your interest kind of build back up, wait for... I mean, you could wait for another 6 months for the 1 year anniversary. You could literally just log in, get like login shit, and then log out and not do anything with it. And then, you know, come back strong and hard for the 1 year in October, November-ish. Very, you know, viable option for you, or you can quit, right? You know, it's a game. Again, I'm not holding you hostage. No one is forcing you to play gacha games. I don't play games that I don't like, right? And that's why I don't make content on other games, because there's not too many other games that I enjoy that I would enjoy enough to make content on, because that's probably the most important thing when you're have dreams of becoming a YouTuber, is that if you're going to be a YouTuber, pick your niche, pick your topic, and for the love of all that is fucking holy, make sure you actually like it. Because it's a job. And very quickly people don't like their job because they're forced to do it. But if you're a channel and you're starting out and you're trying to grow, you need to be consistent, which means you need to do videos every day. You need to be up on top of everything, and that can very quickly burn people out of things that they're only kind of, oh yeah, I guess I like it, kind of things. Because if you're in that mindset about a month in, you're going to be like, I fucking hate this game now because I have to sit here and do it every single day for every single waking hour of my fucking life. And you're like, okay, and then the channel's dead because I don't want to upload anymore. Or you find something else that's like, I guess. And then you're just kind of bouncing from game to game to game without actually sticking and without building a subscriber base, because people who subscribe to you for one game now see that you're not playing it anymore, and then they go away. I am still playing Star Rail. I know Jing Yuan comes out in like a day or so. I have like 6,000 currency for him, which is like, what, 3 multis or something? 4 multis? Something like that. Not a lot. We'll see. But I have very little understanding of how the game works. Like, I was actually, I do have Seal, and I'm going to call her Seal, and you can hate me for it, but I'm going to call her Seal, because the other option is Scythe Lady, is Hot Scythe Lady. I actually have an E2 Seal. I have an E1 Bronya. I have an E6 Natasha, an E6 Hook, and an E5 Pella, because I went hard on that banner. Joker, do you recommend buying the 2 monthly passes? I am semi-free-to-play player since I only buy the $25 one. I mean, the monthly passes are probably the biggest steal this game has. That is a literal crap ton of value for like $30-something. It's really good. So if you are inclined to spend any money on this game, the 2 monthly passes are what you should be spending. And it's only monthly, right? It's not like you're spending $80 every single week. Do I have her light cone? I do. I literally have everything for her. It's like when Joker started YouTube as a Dokkan streamer. Yeah, right? I started my channel as a Dokkan YouTuber, and I very quickly realized that I didn't want to be a Dokkan YouTuber anymore. Do you have Ting Yun? I do. I have, well, I mean, I have her. I don't run her, because I generally run Seal, Bronya, Natasha, and the Fire MC. So I have a tank to take the heat off of her, a healer, and then Bronya's the support for Seal. I'm late. Did he get Rimuru? I did get Rimuru, and it took literally everything. It took everything, because he's a fucking dick. I still dabble in Dokkan, but I play Legends more now. I am not good at Legends, and I do not enjoy Legends. I have an account. I haven't logged in months. The last time I actually summoned for something, I think, was the LF Blue Boys. I kind of want to say. I have no Ultra units. We'll put that out there. I have no Ultra units, I guess, and then that'll age my account. Sorry, I guess it's that time I got shafted in another gacha, episode 232. Yeah, that's about right. That's about right. Let's do another run, just for funsies. That's why I can actually do something while we sit here. And yeah, that's what I'm doing. You end up watching the Toa movie? Yeah, I had a watch party in my Discord one night for it. We had like 50-something people there. And I saw it in theaters when it came out. I saw it twice? I saw it twice in theaters. One in subbed and one in dubbed, because I wanted the full experience. Okay. We're gonna do this instead, so we can have the orb changes covered. We can worry about Violet later. Am I the sad, lonely soul person who plays counterside? Maybe. I sure as hell don't play counterside anymore. Alright, and that's why we brought Rimuru in here. By the way, we're getting a new OVA with Lumi and Violet. Yep, that was announced. Ooh, that was announced like last year, right? That or early, at least earlier this year, when we got the announcement of season 3, is that we're gonna get a 3-episode special. We just didn't know what it was gonna be about until now, because they told us. It's all about Nikkei, anyways. Yeah, I tried playing Nikkei as well, and as much as I like staring at jiggling asses when they shoot, I got bored. Okay, so we're gonna do the orb swap. We're gonna do that. We're gonna get you in here for Rimuru. Get another stack on. Okay. Hello, cat. What are you doing? We only have one stack of Valentine right now. And he guarded that. Okay, so let's do this. Alright, let's then use his... That's 50%, so we're gonna get the EX ult for Guy now. What's the other orb coming in? Is an orange for Violet, so actually that works out. So let's do the alt gauge. Cool. And then we'll get Guy's orb change. And then we'll get Valentine in here. And then we'll do this, and then we'll do that. Alright, so that's an EX ult for Rimuru now, an EX ult for Guy. Alright, can we make this work? Can we make it work? So let's do another ult buff here. Let's get 2 more stacks. Alright, and that's the extra ult gauge, which is being wasted right now. Alright. Let's get you out of here for Rimuru. Alright. Alright. So... Actually, how do we do this? What are we doing here? We need 260 points, right? So we got to use this skill, which puts us down to 114. But I don't have everything that I need, so let's do... That costs 55 points now, because it starts at 15 like a stupid piece of shit. We have no way to get rid of that green, though. I mean, I could do this. But now we have this problem. We can do that. But now we're down to 14 points, and there's we're not getting back up to 260. And we didn't get Violet's ult. So, wasted run right there. but we get rewards out of it, so we shall finish the fight. Besides you and Luminous, are there any other English slime YouTubers? I know Coins is doing it. Lord Slug. I don't know. Well, actually, I think he still is. But apart from that, I don't think so. Why was I pinged in Discord? Is it for summons? Oh, okay. It was Kev just answering me again. Okay. Try it again. Okay. Does Gotcha Death still play slime? Oh, hell no. Dear God, no. Actually, he and I were talking yesterday. Yesterday? The day before. Very recently. Within the past couple days. And we were actually debating back and forth what is worse. So, my argument is that the relic grinding, gear grinding in Genshin and Star Rail is worse than Jubilee grinding. So, my side of it is that once you get your score, you're done, right? If you get the run, then you never have to touch it again, and then you're dead. And then you get your rewards, in a week. It can take you a while, and you can sweat your ass off trying to get like tippity top, which doesn't really matter, because as long as you get up to that top percentage, you get the 600 crystals and the motes. So that was my argument: is that yes, it's running the same stage over and over and over and over and over, waiting for orb RNG. His argument is that the relic grinding in Star Rail is better because if you play a stage and you get relics, because you're guaranteed to get relics, but they're not what you want, at least you get relics that you can then dismantle, you get XP for it, you get stuff like that, but it's not what you want. And there's like 5 layers of not getting what you want as far as relics is concerned, because you could either not get a piece from the set, you could get a shitty main stat, and you can get a whole bunch of shitty substats, right? So I was like, I don't want to play a stage where I have 4 layers of RNG before I get what I want. I would rather play one stage a bunch of times to get what I want than play one stage a bunch of times and get a whole bunch of useless crap that I don't want. So we were going back and forth, because he thinks that Jubilee grinding is way, way worse, and he would rather do relic grinding, and I was like, you're a crazy bitch. You're a crazy bitch. But he is very much welcome to his own opinion, is I guess how we'll leave that. Yeah, we'll do this. I thought they changed Octagram Dino's skill before he was released due to backlash. Oh, well, that's a dead run too. Okay, well, we're just gonna do one orb. People say Star Rail has more content than Genshin. I strongly disagree. Genshin at least had an open world to explore. Once you have no missions left in Star Rail, you have nothing to do but farm. Yeah, I've hit that wall. So now I kind of log in. I do the 500 point dailies, and then I use the Trailblazer power for 2 stages, maybe 3, and then I let it sit for 6 hours, and then I go back and do another 2 or 3 stages, and then it's the next day, and it's very invigorating, the gameplay right there. So I mean, no, you're not supposed to play gacha games 24/7, right? The fact that I can play slime all day is not what you're meant to do. Gacha games are meant to have, burst qualities. You play it for a little bit, you leave it alone, you go do something else, you go touch grass, and you come back and play it later. That's what you're meant to do. You're not meant to sit here and literally stare at this fucking Rimuru for the next 12 hours, which is what I'm gonna fucking do. Yeah, Carnage, that's what I do. And it's what it's devolved down to once you hit that, you know, level 40 wall. And Jing Yuan comes out tomorrow, a couple days from now, and I don't know if he's actually bringing content, but if he doesn't, then I guess we're just going to do the same thing. I don't know. Did you get him? I did. It wasn't fun. It was not fun. Joker, what other games do you like apart from Slime? I mean, I'm playing Star Rail. I log in occasionally, play Dokkan. The fuck is this? Oh my god. Alright, well, back to 1 orbs. Blue? That was one of the most pain things I ever saw, but don't you know your summons made me not want to summon? So thank you. Oh, you're very welcome, Blue. I'm glad I can help you out. Also, we're not getting any blue orbs at all, naturally, so this was a super cursed run. Gemini Dex, is he worth it? No. If you have the meta team, if you have Guy, Valentine, Velzard, Violet, you don't need Rimuru. He's nice to have. He's not going to help you outside of this team. Evan Pierce, you got him? Congratulations. How fast were you able to get him? See, internally I'm super duper salty because I know he's going to say it like 10 pity, but I have to pretend to be happy. On pity 21. God damn it. Ah. Oh, my soul. So Rimuru is not worth. He is a good unit on this team. Violet is a good unit on multiple teams. Guy is a good unit on multiple teams. Valentine is a good unit on kind of just this team. So it's like there's 2 top tier units and there's 2 kind of lower tier units. What Velzard? New guy asking. This Velzard. This Velzard. Protector Velzard. I had to pray to every god I remember in every language I could think of, and he's not all I wanted him to be. Yeah, you and me both. You and me both. We're gonna do this instead. Because for some reason it seems like we're getting a lot of the units. So actually, this may have been a mistake, because we may have just fucked ourselves enough orange orbs, but oh well. Joker, if you get a good run on the stage, can you do some Crucible bullying to laugh at stage 100's 100k HP? Oh, okay, well that's not a bad run. Well, no, it's not a bad run, actually. Because we can do the Steel, and then Guy. We just have no Rimuru orbs. Alright, pop, 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 pop. But it's Rimuru, I still had to have him. I mean, that's fair. I mean, I always, you know, waifu over meta is a very good way to live by. What's your best 8-turn team? Probably Fount of Wisdom. Okay, so let's do this. This will get Guy's ult, technically. So we can do. Alright, so we can get you out of here. We can do this. We can do that. And then we can do this. So Fount is better than this meta? I feel like it is. I'm going to do a comparison video now that we have the entire meta, and we're going to go to a predetermined point of damage output, and then we will do a comparison to see, you know, which can do more damage in 8 turns. And it's going to be like Predator battle, like a neutral Predator battle, so it's, you know, whatever. They're all physical units, so that doesn't matter either. I am not going to put them in there. Ultimate Simon. Fount of Wisdom sucks. You literally had to summon on 3 banners? What? Have you not been playing this past month? Guy Valentine Velzard. Violet. Rimuru. That's 3 banners right there, son. Okay, so let's do that one again. Let's do his orb swap thing. Alright. Let's get... actually, is there enough points to do that? There is not. So we'll get Violet in here for this Rimuru. We'll do this orb change. We'll get this Velzard. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That gets everybody's alt. We can use 2 stacks of Velzard here, and then use Rimuru's alt gauge increase. Will that'll get us the EX alt for Guy. Definitely. It might actually get it for Violet. Depending, this might be 70%, 80%. 70%. That gets us very close. Alright, so we can do Guy's orb change here. And we can get Guy out of here. So I'm going to send an alt and then not get it back for points. We'll see how this goes. Okay, I actually thought Rimuru would get another alt there, but I guess he didn't, so that's a big sad right there. I mean, you don't bring any value anymore, so you're gonna get out of here. And you're gonna get out of here. And we're gonna do 1, 2, 3. Not that. Oh, not that. 1, 2, 3. Hmm. 559, 808. Didn't break 1.7. Alright, well, I mean, we'll come back and keep doing runs later, but I think we're gonna be done with the stream for today. Oh, no, I'll go spank Crucible 100 real quick for Ewi. Am I gonna play Zelda Tears of the Kingdom? Probably not. I'm gonna be upfront with you. I'm not a big Zelda fan, and I never have been, even though I grew up in the golden age of Zelda. You know, the N64. Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, Wind Waker. I grew up in that era. I just didn't care, and I never played them. So no, I will not be playing Tears of the Kingdom. I have a Switch. It's, well, it's in a. Oh, I think it's at Sassy's house. Actually, I think I left it there. How do y'all feel about the double fake out in the end? No consequences in that movie? Yeah, it's yeah, the movie I gave like a 7. I gave the new SAO movie a better score because you know, the plot was better, the animation I feel was better. The slime animation was, you know, typical slime, and SAO has, you know, big budget. But yeah, the plot was super weak. I didn't care for the antagonist. It was a really, really weak plot line right there. Violet and her motivations was because I'm bored. Cool. And then yeah, there's literally no consequence to any of the actions. Your sacrifice means nothing, and your sacrifice to bring the other one back means nothing. So overall, it's kind of a weak movie. That is all Primordial's motivations. You're right, and you know that is part of that. However, I wanted a little bit more sustenance. How much are these nerfed by? 80% for 2 more turns, huh? Alright, well, we're gonna kill him with nerfed orbs. You need to know Violet better to understand why her reason was kind of fine for her or any other Primordial. Yeah, well, see, I'm not a light novel purveyor, so all I can do is base it off my limited knowledge of anime only, and what I expect out of an anime feature-length film. And it did not really hit that tone, so that's my thoughts on that. But we got a Diablo versus Violet fight. Yeah, we did, and that was really cool. And it lasted about 5 minutes. Of which case, Violet was not even at full power. And Diablo definitely was not trying. Oh, hey, yeah, we can do this again. Yeah, look at that shit. Ooh, his skill's coming into effect because, you know what, we're on his team. Alright, and then let's get some alt gauge for funsies. This will get Guy's EX alt. And bunches of points. KZ is here just as we're about to end. Why is Rimuru's skill cost 15? That is an excellent question, and I have no answer for you. Show me the Big Daddy damage. Sure. Goodbye. I think he only has like 200-something thousand health, so... Alright, there's Crucible 100 down the drain. So... I'm gonna go digest this whole scenario, and let's see if there's anything on Twitter actually before we go. Anything in regards to... No, just the daily single. Yeah, no, I don't see anything. I don't see any updates to the points or something like that. It's okay. Well, yeah, cool beans. I guess we'll find out tomorrow then. I guess when we get the gear. But yeah, that's gonna do it for the stream, and I'm gonna go and be big sad about this. I'm gonna go record my summons and be super duper big sad about that, and then I'll do the Should You Summon video, and I'll do day 1 of the daily singles. And so in 15 days, you can see that video in its entirety. But thank you guys for joining me. And I'm thoroughly disappointed. So, how many did it take from you? Yeah, we hit pity. We hit pity for 1 copy, just like normal. But I'm going to take it easy. So I hope you guys take it easy. I fucked up that outro. Have a good fucking night.